What's up, Scorpio? How y'all doing? It's time to get a little bonus material out for you here for the new year. All right. This is kind of loosely tailored to the last couple of months of 2020 and the first couple of months of 2021. Some New Year's messages for you. So, information on scheduling personal readings, you know where to find it. The description box of the video. Description of the video. Everything you need to know is down in the description box. So let's go ahead and get into it. What do we got for Scorpio? Scorpio. Back in the day, I always used to say, Scorpio, come out to play. Haven't said that in a long time. That was one of my old catchphrases. Anyway, how you doing, everybody? Scorpio, what do we got for you? On y'all's last reading, I never heard the end of it, man. I kept saying Taurus by accident. I don't know why. I could try to add some spiritual meaning to that, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I did see a couple of people in the comments say, I'm dealing with a Taurus. I don't know, honestly. Anyway, what do we got for you, Scorpio? What do we got here? It's going to be loosely felt out. Past person, current person, new person, whatever wants to come out is what I will read first. The Wheel of Fortune. So, oh, man, that could be both at the same time, honestly. Okay, I always look at that as a cycle being complete. Like, that's the karmic wheel. You know what I mean? And when I've said this before, but when I say karma, I don't necessarily mean something negative. It could be very positive. It could be. We'll see, though. So, yeah, I do feel like this is a completion of an old cycle and entering into a new one. Okay, let's see what wants to come out. Past or new. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3 more. The King of Wands could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. The Fool's in the reverse. This is past energy. 6 of Cups reversed, Tower reversed, Death reversed. This is definitely past energy right here, okay? So let's just go ahead right now and look at the person that you're dealing with. Could be another Scorpio. Let's see, any other major arcana? Nope, there's the Death card reversed. Right under the Tower reversed. Okay, this indicates to me, see, I'm feeling like, since the time frame is so loose, we're not going to really talk about when this came to an end. For some of you, it's something that already came to an end, could be coming to an end. You know what I mean? But either way, the person you're dealing with, I don't think they're okay with it. Okay, I think they're watching you. They're definitely keeping an eye on you here. But I don't really see an attempted reconciliation because the Ace of Wands is reversed. Okay, if the Ace of Wands was upright, I would say this is an attempted reconciliation, but the Ace of Wands is reversed. So I do feel like that whenever this either came or is coming to an end, this person here is not cool with it, is not okay with it, has not accepted the way things went down. I think that you are, but the 6 of Wands reversed, 6 of Cups reversed, a little bit pissed off at how much time you wasted, huh? A little bit pissed off at how much time you wasted here, okay? I do think that with this new cycle, you're a little bit reluctant, okay? I see you kind of hanging back. And with what you've been through, I see you a little bit afraid to even start a new cycle. You're overanalyzing everything, okay? There's a lack of trust here, a lack of faith, a lack of just faith that things will work out, you know? So with the Hangman right here, I see you really, really, really kind of Fool reversed, Hangman, kind of hanging back. Not 100% sure. Should I go for it? Should I keep proceeding forward? Definitely not going back to the past. Oh, I see you here. Okay, definitely not going to the past. Could be another water sign you're dealing with. Could be a fire sign. But I think a lot of you aren't really aware of the options that you have available to you. Okay, you all have heard me say this. I know I repeat myself, y'all, and I don't like hearing myself do it, but there's a lot of new faces in here every day. The most important things that will come to you come from out of left field. They come unexpectedly. Okay, so that's why I always tell you to keep your radar on. You got to plan the best that you can, and I think y'all are over planning a little bit here. Yeah, there's a lot of options available to you that you're not aware of. Okay, you don't recognize them as options, and that's good, because if you want something you've never had, remember, you have to do something you've never done, right? But definitely new things are coming in, whether you like it or not. Could be an earth sign with the Page of Pentacles right here. The person in the past, though, is definitely still keeping an eye on you. They're definitely still keeping an eye on you. They're kind of giving off the facade that they've let go of this. It's a fake. It's a front, I think. I don't think they've let go of this with the Four of Pentacles reversed. But with the Death reversed, Tower reversed, there's not as much acceptance to move on from this. Even if they're angry with you, and even if they're the ones that broke it off, I still think that they're in their mind, and they go back in the past a lot thinking, oh, well, it should have went this way. Scorpio should have done that. Or Scorpio shouldn't have done this, that type of energy. Since the past and current / present are blended together, let's see. Go ahead and read the past person first, okay? Gonna go ahead and read the past person first here, because there's quite a bit of emphasis on the past. Okay, I want to look at the past person you're dealing with. Oh, whatever wants to come through. How they feel about you, actions they're most likely going to take, how they perceive you, their intentions. Let's see here. Past person. If you're not interested in the past person, this spread is not for you. Past person Scorpio's dealing with. Some of y'all dealing with a Capricorn. The devil just showed his face. Do. Could be a Taurus. I just saw the Empress. Okay, the Nine of Coins in the reverse. All right, some of y'all were dealing with like a bum, right? A person that, and of course this isn't for everybody, but when the Nine of Pentacles reverse comes out, I gotta say it, okay? A financial bum, a financially codependent type of person. Maybe some of you were putting all the financial weight on your shoulders, and they just weren't really bringing enough to the table as far as finances go. But either way, that's still codependent energy in one way or another. I have personally witnessed with my own two eyes, like the pettiest Nine of Pentacles reversed, like, oh, I'm dating this person because they have a car and they can take me to work every day, I mean, like petty stuff I've seen in my life. So just take that however it resonates. If it don't worry about it. But there's definitely some sort of codependency issues here with this person. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2. 2 more. Okay, King of Wands reverse. Some of y'all dealing with a straight up player. A player with an attitude problem. Could be an Aquarius. I also have Libra and Virgo here, okay? Could be a block communication between the two of you. This person's very, very conflicted, okay? Very conflicted. Because I think that they understand the true nature of their ways, but this person is going through that inner battle of, I know what I should have done. I know what I did wrong. I know what I could have done better, but damn it, why couldn't you have done better? Like they haven't quite let go of the idea that you should have been the one to do better. I want to keep doing things the way I've been doing them, and you're the one that needs to bend and flex to me. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? The World card for them too. Okay, so the cycle between the two of you is definitely complete in one aspect, but I mean, if you haven't let go of it from a spiritual and energetic perspective, it hasn't been complete. But it could take time for those things to fall in place. This person is still carrying a lot of burdens from this right here. So again, energetically, it's not complete, but as far as coming together, the energy that was meant to be exchanged was exchanged. The lessons that were needed to be learned were laid out on the table. That was complete, but this person definitely hasn't let go of it. And to be 100% honest with you, Scorpio, if you're still pissed off about it, you haven't either. So I think you all both have work to do as far as that goes. But again, those things take time. Any actions this person's going to take? 2 of Swords reversed, 8 of Coins, and the Queen of Cups. I don't really see them taking any action. Not really. Okay, like I said, 8 of Wands is reversed in the heart of the spread right here. If communication isn't blocked, it will be. Or just very, very poor communication between the two of you. But it could, you all probably could have had one last argument, if that makes any sense, okay? Queen of Swords reverse, 5 of Wands. This person definitely has an attitude problem here, and it probably could have just popped off one last time, and finally communication gets completely blocked here, okay? Wow, Scorpio. Damn, no. Well, okay. Okay, let's look at the advice here. Advice. What advice do we have for Scorpio with this past person, past situation? Keep moving on from it. Go back and try to reconcile. I highly doubt that's gonna be the case, but we'll see here. This is my first reading of the day, so I'm waking up slow, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate it. What advice do we have? Advice. 2 more shuffles, 2 more. All right, 9 of Wands. Okay. 6 of Cups reversed. Hey. Okay. So the Fool is in the upright. That's the first thing that I want to look at, because your first card in the first spread was the Fool reversed. Okay. You're going to have, well, first of all, I can't just tell you to take a leap of faith if you don't have any faith. You have to find that faith. Okay. Faith is fundamental in all creation. All right. Anything that we want to manifest starts with the faith and the belief that it's possible. If you don't have faith and you don't believe that it's possible, the likelihood that it will be is very, very low. Very, very low, okay? But this past energy here, y'all hear me talk about this a lot. I'm gonna keep talking about it, okay? Past energy. See, healing is not just something that happens, okay? A lot of people are under the misconception that time heals everything. No, it does not. No, it does not. As a matter of fact, if you leave something untended long enough, and let enough time pass while neglecting that negative energy, that's very dangerous. Okay, thanks for that super chat. What's your name? I don't know how to pronounce that. But whoever just sent that super chat, thank you. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that name. I appreciate it though, thank you. But anyway, yeah, there's something new coming in for you here. Like I said, XOXO, thanks for that super chat. And it's gonna require a leap of faith, okay? And a lot of finding that faith has to do with healing from the past. Now, since time doesn't heal things, what does time do, first of all? Time, let's look at the positive things that it can do. It can allow you enough time to gather your thoughts, to get your head on straight, so that you can think without those negative emotions, and without negative emotions influencing your thoughts, because it's a wheel. Your thoughts impact your emotions, and that comes back around and impacts your thoughts, which impacts more emotions. With impact, you know what I'm saying? It's a wheel. It goes around and around and around. And what we really have to do is we have to pull that negative energy apart and flip it around and turn it into fuel. Okay? That's how the healing process, the short, sweet, condensed version of it, that's the way it goes. Okay? I have to figure out how to take this negative energy and flip it around and turn it into something else. Okay? So if you just wait until it doesn't hurt anymore, that's not healing. That's not healing, okay? That's neglecting that energy, okay? We are creative beings who need to take energy and flip it around and do something else with it. And that's what needs to be done here, okay? So did this happen to you or did it happen for you? Okay, that's what needs to be done, okay? Maintain a sense of emotional independence. Emotional independence, okay? A lot of people get that confused with just independence financially. I can function really good by myself. I can support myself. I can provide for myself. But that's not emotional independence. Emotional independence is I do not depend on another person or anything in my outside world to make me feel better. Okay? There's nothing wrong with things in the outside world to provide a sense of happiness for us, to make us. But if I depend on especially a person as my only source of fulfillment and happiness, that's dangerous. It's very dangerous, okay? When it comes to the past person, though, keep your guard up, okay? Keep your guard up. If, in magical fairy tale land, they come back around swearing that they've changed and that everything's going to be better and this and that, not to say that they're lying to you, but the situation won't change. You will repeat the cycle, Okay, and the bad part about that is the universe slaps harder the second time around. Okay. All right, let's look at the new person. New things coming in for Scorpio. New things coming in, new person. Oh, Six of Cups reversed again. That's showing up big on you. It's the third time in a row that's come out for you, Scorpio. You got to figure out. I can't say let go of the grudge, okay? I can't say you got to let go of the grudge. No, don't let go of it. Hold on to it until you can figure out how to turn it into something else. That's what you need to do. Don't let go of it. If you can let go of it, great. But I know that's easier said than done, especially Scorpio. That's a big Scorpio challenge. Okay, don't just let go of the grudge. Hold on to that grudge, sit and study it, and figure out, okay, how can I take this negative energy and use it to my advantage? Or use it to the advantage of other people around me? Know what I mean? You know what I mean? It can be done. Oh, it can be done. Ooh, the Lover's card's showing his face for you here. I feel like that belongs there. Could be a Gemini headed your way. Very intense connection, ladies and gentlemen. This is pretty much, that represents the most intense soul connections felt by humans, okay? All soul connections are equally, intense, but as far as how it feels. Okay, these are those ones that really, really, really impact you and turn you around and flip things upside down and inside out and set you off on a new path, okay? Let's get 4 shuffles here. 1. Could be a twin flame, too, for some of you. 2. And 2 more. Magician reversed, okay. High Priestess reversed. Justice reversed, okay. All right. So it's coming in kind of slow. It's coming in kind of slow, okay. I think that it could probably speed up. It could speed the process up if you would allow things to flow. But again, with the High Priestess reversed, that Fool reversed at the beginning of the reading, there's a big battle between ego and intuition, heart and mind, past and future, but the Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, it's coming in pretty slow. Here's another thing too that I think may have you questioning things a little bit. And that is the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Cups, okay? So emotional independence and it's not really that I don't have any emotions, It's not that I'm unemotional, it's that I'm not searching for a person to make my emotions feel better. There's a big difference there. And when people approach a situation like that, it can come across as kind of cold and distant, and that's very atypical of what we have been programmed to believe relationships are supposed to, come together under the basis of. So you're a little bit reluctant. You're standing back thinking, oh, hold up. Is this person serious? Will this be a waste of time? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? If you don't have an empty void you need me to fill, what am I doing here? What's my purpose in this connection? You know what I mean? So it can have you really, really questioning things because like I said, Ace of Cups reversed, Ace of Pentacles, it's not coming forward in this really, really, really deep, it's not wearing itself on its sleeve, basically. It's not, just not coming forward like that. So some of you may be kind of thinking you're losing interest here a little bit, but it looks like I got to jump straight to the advice here because the Lover's card. Okay, the Lover's card. Very, very, very intense. Okay, and I kind of have a feeling here that regardless of how slow the process goes, I kind of feel like it's going to pop off anyway. Ooh, look what's showing its face for you there. Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's going to end up happening anyway, but it looks like the way it rests in this moment, that is getting drug out. It's getting drug out. All right, what advice do we have for Scorpio in this new connection here? Advice. Okay, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. All right, let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2, 2 more. Two of Pentacles reversed. Oh, there's that Lovers reversed. Okay. So a lot of you need to let your guard down right now with the Seven of Wands reversed, okay? And whatever it takes to make that happen. Whatever it takes to make that happen. A lot of you are still damaged. A lot of you are still damaged. And you know what I say about that, right? I've kind of changed my stance on that a little bit, you know? I like to provide the most fail-safe way for you to proceed. But that's not the only way, okay? So whatever it takes to let your guard down. If you're still damaged, I usually say, well, you don't have any business getting into a relationship anyway. But those of you who are aware that a new person, you're not the past person. You're not, okay? Those of you who are aware that my healing is my responsibility and I have to heal whether you're around or not, whether you're a part of my life or not, whether you're emotionally available or not, whether you're here to support me or not, I have to take it upon myself to make sure that I heal, exclusive to anything else that's going on in my life. And as long as you do that correctly, I do think that, well, if you understand that, if that makes sense to you, go for it. Leap right straight into it. But if that doesn't really make a lot of sense, which there's nothing wrong with that. If that's kind of a foreign concept to you, then just keep them at arm's distance for a little bit, okay? Keep them at arm's distance. Remember, like I said, this is another thing. It's going to come from out of left field 9 times out of 10. It's going to come from out of left field at an unexpected time, from an unexpected person, an unexpected situation, an unexpected place. So have your radar on. Have it on, okay? Because while you're planning, okay, in order for me to get to Z, I have to A, B, C, D, E. You know, you're wanting to logically plan the steps. Just know that at any given time, something could, boop, come along and catch you by surprise. Keep your radar on for that, okay? All right, so when I think a lot of you need to focus more of your energy on healing from the past first. That's because this new thing that's coming in right here, this is the balance. This is the balance that we're kind of working with here. This new thing that comes in, path A, I just kind of back away from it. And, well, I guess you could turn and abandon the path if you want to. But assuming that you're going to go ahead and move forward with this, I could sabotage the connection because I'm so unhealed from the past. Or B, I think they're both probably going to move kind of slow. They don't have to if you don't want them to. But I don't want to say isolate yourself. I don't want to say that. But I don't allow anything that this person says or does to get my hopes up. I'm not going to set my expectations too high. I'm going to, what's that word? It's right on the tip of my tongue, man. And I know I'll think about it as soon as I click off the video here, but I'm not going to set my expectations too high. Okay, setting my expectations too high, very, very likely that I'm going to be let down. Okay, I'm going to just keep rolling. I'm going to take my hands off the wheel and say, okay, universe, I want you to show me where this is supposed to go. And when you follow, if you follow, it's going to be scary. It's never not scary. It's always going to be scary, especially if it's something new and a different path. But as long as you allow yourself to follow the path and take those leaps of faith and ignore the fear, don't feed into fear, don't make decisions based on fear or based on paranoia or anything like that, I think this is going to improve massively, okay? It's going to be one of those types of connections that we come together slow, okay? And over time, you may not even realize it because it's happening so slow, but a month later, 2 months later, you look back and you realize how tight the two of you actually are. And you may not have realized how subtly you all were coming together, if that makes any sense. Okay? And then at that point, just keep rolling with the flow. Okay? Keep rolling with it. And see, every sign that I have read so far for these New Year's messages has something successful headed your way. And those of you who know me, you know that I don't just say things like that. I don't just sprinkle sugar on the readings to make them sound cute. I really don't. If you had any idea how many people I have pissed off because I read exactly what I see, and I'm not one of those readers who is afraid of your mean comments you know, and, oh, I don't want to say this. I might get somebody mad at me in the comment section. I'm not one of those readers who really gives a shit about that. I care about providing you with the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So I read exactly what I see. If it's negative, I read it negative. If it's positive, I read it positive. And I see something successful out there waiting for every single sign out here, is what I've seen so far. We're not done yet, but that's what I see so far, okay? Anyway, though, I feel like the messages you all need to hear have come through, okay? I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate the super chats and the positive feedback and the love that you all show and the support, okay? I couldn't do any of this without you all, okay? So I am going to go ahead and get out of here. Now, remember to look in the description of the video if you would like information on scheduling a personal reading. Other than that, I'm out of here. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity, all right? Y'all have a good day.